Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Teresa, and in this week's video, I'm going to be cleaning out my closet. You know, it's the beginning of the new year, and new year, new me, so I'm going to be pulling out a bunch of stuff from my closet. I've really been wanting to do this, but I haven't been able to bring myself to do it because after watching hours of YouTube videos and scrolling through Pinterest, I came to the conclusion that I don't really like wearing black. Black isn't really my color. You know, I have such a fair skin tone. It kind of washes me out. It's not my favorite look. And everyone says to me, you know, but Teresa, black matches everything. It's slimming. And also I have a ton of black clothing from some jobs that I've had in the past that required me to wear all black. So I felt as if I was going to be losing a lot of my wardrobe because of this. But I'm hoping that if I record it, it will be the motivation that I need to build this dream wardrobe, which I talk about in my video about the goals that I set for myself in 2022. The first thing that I did after doing my research, building an inspiration board built off of some of the principles about like shapes and colors that I found through videos on YouTube, through, different thrift hauls and like fashion vloggers. I came up kind of with an aesthetic that I liked, and especially a color scheme. I think that the colors that you wear say a lot about you as a person. So the colors that I chose, I also have this hanging up in my closet. You can't see it. It's like hanging next to these jeans right here. So the colors that I chose were like this light yellow, this light blue, this light pink, this more like olive foresty green. I probably will also wear a little bit more light spring greens that are between these two colors. And then I want to wear navy blue and brown as my neutrals instead of black. And then I want to wear like tan, cream, and white. So those are the colors that we're going to be going for. The colors that we're mostly going to be pulling out of my closet, I think, are going to be purple, red, and black. So let's just get this process started. Do you know how long I've had this skirt? It's literally from Wet Seal. Like, it's almost vintage, I bet. A couple things I learned through this process, like I said, you can see how many clothes that I had that don't actually fit into this color scheme that I have chosen. So a couple thoughts that I've had about this process. I'm not actually getting rid of all of these clothes. I'm just gonna put them in storage and like see how creative I am, like putting together outfits that fit the aesthetic that I'm going for right now. But in case I decide to go back to wearing more black and red, then I will continue to have those locked away in storage. And I also kept a few dresses and like businessy clothes back here just in case I need them at some point and I don't want them to be wrinkled or anything, so they are not going in the box. But like literally look at my closet. It's like halfway empty now. That montage actually ended up being a lot shorter than I intended it to be. So I'm gonna just sit down and give you a rundown on some of my thoughts that I had while clearing out my closet. One thing I want to stress throughout this New Year's series is that you can manifest any life that you can energetically align with. So cleaning out your closet is a great way to make space for that new abundance. If one thing that you're seeking in the new year is creativity, then this is a great way for you to test out your creativity. I've heard of other people doing this before, where they have to like take pieces of their wardrobe and put them together in a way that they've never worn them before. And it just like makes these articles of clothing feel more fresh and brand new. So one thing is, I'm hoping if I take these out of storage, maybe that's how I'll feel later on. But also right now I have this added obstacle of having less clothing. And so now I'm going to be trying out all of these new outfits using this one color palette. I think that that is one of the main things. People are always arguing about like if you should only stick to one aesthetic or have multiple aesthetics. I think that you can embody any aesthetic, but I think having a color palette for yourself will just create cohesion throughout your wardrobe. So you can take a piece from any aesthetic and create an outfit. Another thing I had to keep telling myself is that it doesn't have to be permanent, you know? Like I'm just going to put these like in a storage bin, maybe out in my shed for a while, unless I decide that I really don't need these clothes anymore and I can donate them later. But for right now, I'm just testing the waters. I want to be more aligned with who I want to be, and who I want to be has like a brighter color palette. So in order to align with that energetically, I just want to test this out. This is just one tool that I'm using, and if I end up not liking it, then I can always just like pull this stuff out of storage. It's fine. I literally am going to be storing away like half of my wardrobe, if not more. And I didn't even go through just like my workout loungewear or anything. Like these are all just like more of my dressier clothes. And I even put some of my little black dresses and suits like away in my closet in case I might need them. But I think that it's important that as you're rebuilding your wardrobe, you're being very intentional. So a few things that I have considered as I've been just mulling this over. I've been thinking about this for probably like a month now, and I keep stopping myself just because, you know, like I said, I have so many black clothes and even red clothes. I wasn't very confident that I would be able to create outfits if I took all of those things out of my wardrobe. But with the new year coming up, I decided to get it done. So that's what this video is all about. In an upcoming video, I'm really hoping to do like a little thrift haul, because obviously I cleared out half of my closet. And as I'm rebuilding it, I want to be intentional by buying more sustainable fashion that is unique and also affordable. So I will be thrifting a lot of this new wardrobe. So that will probably be coming up in a new video. So if you're interested in that, make sure that you hit the red subscribe button down below and the gray notification bell. One thing that I've learned watching thrift hauls is that it's really important to kind of like make a list of what you want. And I've even already started doing that, not only for the things that I want to thrift, but also just like things that I want to buy. And the last thing that I wanted to mention, I noticed as I was going through all of these clothes, is there were a few things, I'm not gonna say that it was a lot, but there are definitely a few things that I found in there that are literally years old and still have the tags on them. So these are things that I've literally never worn. So why do I still have them? Or like, why haven't I gotten rid of them, I guess? I'm just going to get them out of my closet for now. And also, I'm really excited to be sharing some of these insights with you on my page. I know it's a little bit different than what I usually post, but you know, sometimes you get a little bit restless, and we're going into the new year. So I wanted to share some of these things that I have been doing in my own life in order to prepare for 2022. So you can do some of these things too if it resonates with you, or not if it doesn't. But I just wanted to share a few of my experiences, and I'm really excited because I think that I'm finally finding my own personal sense of style. So I'm more excited now for shopping now that I know more so like who I am and I feel like I have an identity. If you are also excited, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and hit the red subscribe button down below and the gray notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload a new video, and I will see you in the next one.